Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here. So, if you're new to this playlist here, I just wanted to put out a real quick video to explain what the whole purpose of this playlist is. Right now, I'm about 15 weeks in for my personal fitness journey. I started out with a quick video to just explain the overall purpose, so you can check that out. That's the week zero video. At the time, I was brand new to any type of healthy living. If you look at what I looked like at week zero, how much I weighed, etc., you can, you only get that way by not being a fitness expert, not eating healthy, those type of things. But I did decide that I wanted to make a change. Along with that, I wanted to record the entire journey. I've learned a lot in that process. And with that, changes have gone through the entire process. So I figured it'd be a good opportunity to put a real quick video to add to the start of the playlist to explain about the different types of videos that are included. In particular, there's three main types of videos included across the playlist. One is the weekly recaps. The purpose of the weekly recaps is just a week to week basis showing what I've eaten during the week, all the exercises, and just to do a little bit of reflection on anything that I've learned, overall, just general weekly process. Another type of video that you'll see in the playlist are my monthly recaps. So every 4 weeks is what I'm considering a month. I put a video together to reflect on all of the process, to reflect on the process overall. And usually after those videos, we start seeing some changes. And of all the videos in the playlist, I would suggest you start out with those first. The reason being is usually significant changes are covered inside of those monthly recaps. For example, when I first started, I decided I was going to record what I was going to eat. And essentially, I broke it down as just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I also decided that I would just do general types of exercise. I wasn't counting any calories. I would just eat whatever I wanted to. There's a lot of stuff that I did in the beginning that I really didn't think about until after a week, a couple weeks, a month later. For example, now I list all the different types of food by category as far as proteins, vegetables, fruits, etc. I also recently started in month three tracking my calorie deficits and surpluses per day. Other stuff I started tracking, been pretty consistent in the beginning, but doing miles that I tracked per day. So that could be anywhere from walking steps. Over on month two, I started incorporating nightly runs. Some of them started at about 2 miles. Now I'm about 3 miles per night. So the idea is if you're going through and you're watching this playlist sequentially, you may get caught up with a lot of the mistakes that I made along the way. I catch a lot of these mistakes in the monthly recaps and I call them out so that you can potentially avoid them. So for this reason, I would suggest that as you're watching these videos, you start with the monthly recaps. And then if you want a little more detail about the weekly, what I went through on a more personal basis, watch the weekly videos. The third type of video are my video shorts. And those are not necessarily daily, but a couple times a week, I would put in a video just to give a real quick update. For the most part, those are for anybody that was subscribed or was watching live just for situational awareness. If you're watching this well after the fact, you can probably skip over most of those unless you really want to get into the details of what I was experiencing on a day-to-day basis. So with that, again, just focus on the monthly recaps first. And then if you want to get back into the details and look and see what I was thinking on a day-to-day basis, go in and watch the weekly recaps. And then, of course, if you're catching this before the series ends, I encourage you to like and subscribe so that when the new videos come out, whether they're shorts, whether they're weekly recaps or monthly recaps, you'll be right there to listen along as it comes out. So that's all I had. So until the next video, That's all I got.